everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite African princess, Lodges Hadiza, and this is your favorite channel, Africa Living with Hadiza. If this is your first time seeing this gorgeous face, subscribe already. You're welcome to the family. I mean, who wouldn't want to look at this gorgeous face? Like, just smash that subscribe button. And if you're a returning subscriber, if you're a returning member of this family, welcome back. So guess who has 300 subscribers and counting? I mean, I just woke up last week and I woke up to 300 subscribers, and I am so happy, I'm so excited, and I am so proud of myself, this community that is growing. I want to say a special thank you to every single one of you who has been liking, sharing my videos, subscribing, encouraging me with your beautiful comments, your calls, and your messages. I really do appreciate it. You guys don't know how much it means to me. You know, when I restarted my YouTube channel, I really wasn't sure of the direction I was going, but with all this encouragement I'm getting, I feel like you guys see what I'm doing, you guys love what I'm doing, you guys appreciate what I'm doing, and that is my motivation to just keep getting stronger, bigger, and better. I am so positive of the fact that we're going to grow an amazing, incredibly big community of Africans who are passionately in love with Africa. So I want to say thank you so much. You guys mean so much to me, and I am so grateful for every single one of you. Thank you. So today I'm going to be taking you with me on a mini vlog. I toured the biggest art gallery in Abuja, and I would say in the whole of Northern Africa, the biggest art gallery, and it is by the amazing, phenomenal woman Nike Davis-Okundaye. Not only was it such a soul enriching experience, because I love art, absolutely love art so much. I feel like it's a peek into the soul of a person. So being there, I felt like a kid in a candy store. It was so exciting. The artwork is so exquisite and beautiful. It's the largest collection of artwork in northern Nigeria, and not only was I enthralled by the beautiful experience, when I started researching about Nike Art Gallery, how it started, the story behind the woman who is Nike Davis-Okundaye that started the gallery, I was literally blown away. Look, Africans are just we're phenomenal. Like, our stories are mind-blowing. When I started researching about her, I couldn't even believe that coming from where she came from, she's been able to achieve such amazing things like she has achieved. So please join me on this exciting journey. I promise you, you are going to love it. You're going to learn so much, and you're going to enjoy it. And yes, the whole trip, the whole experience was with K Hikers Club. So in my bid to live a more intentional life where I go out and do things that I actually enjoy, I joined a club here in Abuja, K Hikers Club. They actually aren't hikers. Spoiler alert. So if you love hiking, well, no, they don't hike. But then they do adventure, they do tourism, they try to make tourism very affordable. So they organize day trips around Abuja, they organize road trips around Nigeria, and this was my first time with them, and I would say it was a really phenomenal experience. So if you're in Abuja and you're looking for how to explore, you know, on a very affordable price range with comfort and quality, check out K Hikers. They're on Instagram. You can follow them. You can join the club. They have hangouts from time to time and all of that. K Hikers did not sponsor this post, although Kingsley, when I blow, you give me money. But yeah, that's just an aside. But it was such a good experience, and I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to going on more trips with them around Africa, around Abuja. So yeah, sit back, relax, let us dive into Nike Art Gallery. I shall see you at the end of this video. Bye. Oh, did you notice how big my plant has grown? Do you remember when I did my first video and this plant? Just look at this plant. It's so big. I wanted to call this plant Gigi because I felt it gives this energy of, you know, Chanel wearing, scarf tying, big glasses woman. But I think I'm going to give it Lucky because initially, like last week, I thought the plant was dying and I was really panicking, but I mean, look at this plant growing and glowing and thriving. Little babies coming out here, there, everywhere. So this plant is called Lucky. All right, guys, I shall see you at the end of the video. Bye. There goes Nike, the owner, founder. That's the great Nike. Nike the Great. She's like 50, late 50s or early 60s. As part of the efforts aimed at improving Nigeria's art and cultural heritage, Nike Art Gallery was officially commissioned on the 28th of March 2023. It's a massive edifice facing the Defense Academy in Abuja. It's located in Piwoi, right next to ShopRite in Lupe, Abuja. The building is very big with exquisite African art adorning the walls, very reminiscent of old-style African construction of mud buildings. It's like an upgraded and updated mud house. When you enter into the compound, it's very large, very spacious. There are iron and wood sculptures all around the place, very beautiful. We are given a very warm welcome by Nike staff.
Art Gallery, Abuja. Nike Art Gallery is a private-owned gallery by Nike Davis-Okundaye.
Okay.
The gallery opened on the 28th of March in Abuja.
Lovely.
Even though we had an old gallery before now, and it's still functioning, it's still here in the premises.
Okay.
So, but this is an upgrade from what we had, and now we have more works. We have more collections of works. We have like over 2,000 works.
Wow. Is everything done by one person, or you have different?
No, these works are by different artists, both male and female artists, but all Nigerian artists.
Okay. So how does somebody submit their art if they want to display it here?
Yeah, you submit your art to the curator, and then they'll assess it. If it meets the gallery standards, then we'll call you for.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay, yeah. Then you have other galleries aside from the one in Abuja?
Yeah, we have in Lagos, which is 4 stories high. That's the biggest gallery in the whole of West Africa.
Wow.
And then we have in Oshobo,
okay,
and Osun State.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Bye.
Before we get into my experience at the gallery, let's talk a little bit of the founder, the owner, and the idea behind Nike's Art Gallery, which is Nike Davis-Okundaye, a phenomenal African woman who has achieved so much in her time, and her story is such an inspiration to every single one of us. Nike Davis-Okundaye was born in 1951. Born at a time when women's voices were not heard, she was married off to her first husband, twin 77, at the age of 14. Her mother and grandmother passed away when she barely knew life as it is. Unable to afford formal education, her father, a basket weaver and a traditional drummer, sent her to her great-grandmother, a master of adire and other traditional arts and crafts, where she learned adire and weaving while teaching herself English after dropping out of school from Form 6. By then, she had learned embroidery from her father. Refusing to be discouraged, she took on a job as a laborer as she grew older, carrying blocks and mixing concrete in Oshobo. Thankfully, her textile designs continued to generate attention. In an interview she granted, she said these words, "Looking back, this choice is not what I liked. I would have liked to have a formal education and still be able to do my craft. If I had had that opportunity, I would have become a minister by now. But the underprivilege I had is the way they married some of us off in those days. We had no voice of our own, and this makes me feel bad for those who have lost out because of this." Her courage, which she will be known for in the future, sprung up after she decided to divorce her husband 15 years later. Twin 77 had by then added 14 more women to his bounty. She would mention in an interview with the Nation newspaper that his decision to do this was because he just enjoyed seeing two women fighting over him. This did not deter her. Rather than settle for the life that she had, she struggled to find success on her way to adversity. Many of this came in developing her style of adire making, which is textile design. She joined other traders who would frequent Lagos, Nigeria's commercial city, to sell their wares. During her many trips to the city of Lagos, she would, in a proper business fashion, wear her work, which she called wearable art. "I would say to passerbys," she said, "if you wear this adire and you are beautiful before, you will look even more beautiful." Then people started coming to me and said, "Do you have this one?" And I'll say, "Yes."
What's up, baby? What's good, man? It's owned by K-Stay, man.
Introduce yourself. I have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, what's good, man? It's owned by K-Stay, the founder of the KIX Club, man. We're live at Nike Davis-Okundaye with my neighbors. You can see the amazing serene environment.
Yes, so. Finish up now.
The very first Nike Art Gallery Center was established in 1983 by Nike solely from her earnings selling her adire without any government assistance whatsoever. Nike opened this center with 20 young girls who were marching the streets in Osogbo aimlessly and who had no hopes for the future. At their tender age, Nike withdrew these girls from the streets and provided them with free food, free materials, and free accommodation at her residence at Osogbo, and taught them how to use their hands to earn a decent living through art. So far, over 3,000 young Nigerians have been trained at the center and are now earning decent living through art. Many African countries now send their students to study textile art at the center. Presently, there are 4 major centers in Nigeria: a center in Lagos, Osun, Kogi, her hometown, and Abuja. The Abuja center was first established in June of 2022, and it is still in existence in the same facility where the new one has been commissioned. Her support for African traditional and contemporary art for over 50 years has earned her numerous local and international recognitions. In May 2006, she was awarded one of the highest Italian national awards of merit by the government of the Republic of Italy in the appreciation of her efforts in using art to address and solve the problems of Nigerian prostitutes in Italy. In 2005, the National Commission for Museum and Monuments of Nigeria awarded Nike a Certificate of Excellence in recognition of her efforts in the development of Nigerian cultural heritage. In 2002, she was awarded and admitted as a Fellow of the Institute of the Pan-African Circle of Artists of Nigeria in recognition of her commitment to the promotion of art education in Nigeria. In 2010, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) of Nigeria presented Nike with a golden plaque in honor of her noble role in fighting towards a drugs-free society in Nigeria. In 2010, the Osun State Council for Art and Culture presented her with a golden plaque of excellence for being one of the leading patrons of art and culture of the state. In 2011, the Art Galleries Association of Nigeria, in collaboration with the Nigerian National Gallery of Art, presented Nike with a plaque and a certificate in honor of being the Art Dealer of the Year. And so much more. For time's sake, I will stop here with the awards, but all the links will be in the description box and you can take the time to check it out if you want to see all the awards that she has received. In addition to all these local and international awards, she has also had 102 solo art exhibitions and 36 group art exhibitions in her artistic life. Nike's artworks can be found in many private home collections and public institutions, including schools, colleges, universities, palaces, and museums all over the world. 2 of Nike's major artworks, Liberal Women Protest March Part 1 and 2, were collected by the Smithsonian National Museum of African Art in Washington, D.C., USA for permanent display in 2012. From a very modest beginning without any serious formal education, Nike has grown to a point where her actions and initiatives have positively impacted the lives of so many who come across her. So this brings me to the end of my video. Thank you so much to everyone who has watched. I hope you learned something new. I hope you enjoyed the video. Nike Art Gallery is the one-stop shop for that African beautiful wholesome experience. If you live in Abuja, if you're just coming to Abuja, ensure that you definitely check this place out. Thank you so much to everyone who watched. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and continue to share this channel, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.